ROM. The basic interpreter was on it. It had 48K of memory. And I remember that blinking cursor, even today when I first hooked it on to my TV. And then that is what I'm so thankful for. That sense of wonder is what I felt is what I always go back to. That's what computing has always meant to me. And today's event is about continuing that journey in some sense. In our case, we started this journey 7 years ago with the launch of Surface. With the Surface, we focused on 3 very distinct big ambitions. The first was, in a world where computing was going to get embedded in every place, in everything, we wanted to put people at the center of every device experience. And second, we wanted to innovate across form and function, especially with a focus on how can we drive that next level of creation, that next level of productivity. That's sort of unique thing we want to make sure. That's sort of what led the first Surface Pro in one. The Surface Hub, we created that ultimate computing machine for teamwork. The Surface Studio was created so that the desktop could transform itself into a canvas for creativity. And with HoloLens, we created that first mixed reality headset that could bridge the digital and the physical worlds. The third ambition we had, perhaps, is the most critical one. We didn't just want to build an experience and one device, but we wanted to build experiences that span all the devices in our lives. To us, we wanted to ensure that we could even span that experience, whether it was ink, whether it was touch, whether it was speech, gestures, gaze. We wanted to have that natural instinctual UI across all of the experiences. And today we'll share the next chapter of this journey. If the last decade of personal computing was focused on consumption, more browsing, more shopping, more binge watching, which all have a place under the sun, that's all fantastic. But we believe that the next decade will be about creation and amplifying what we can do as humans. It's that ambition that grounds us in our mission to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. It underlies the approach to Surface. It underlies everything we'll talk about today. So help me welcome Panos to the stage to show you what we've been working on lately. Thank you very much.
Coming in New York. It's pretty fun standing out here. Thanks for coming. You kind of hear Satya talk about so many elegant things. And before I get started and jump in, I want to first kind of talk about how humbled and blessed I feel to be up here representing so many teams back in Redmond, in India, in China, the Windows team, the Office team, the Devices team. I am grateful to work with you every day to bring these products and just make the creations that you've created. So thank you. As Satya talked about, what we want to do, what we continue to do, what we always think about is putting people at the center. Putting people at the center of everything we do. By supporting our customers and what they need. And it's actually incredible to see what our customers are doing with products today. It's magnificent, actually. I wouldn't have dreamed of it. I remember about 5.5 years ago, it was a Super Bowl. There was an Empowering Us All campaign that Microsoft had put together. It was It was inspiring to me at every level. And that's when we were introduced in many ways to Steve Gleason and what he was doing with the Surface. And the way he used it and the way he transformed the way people think about using products, to me, is the inspiration that we always talk about. And whether you're Michaela, who's also super inspiring as a teenager CEO and what she's able to accomplish, or Colette, race car driver, but then using Surface to enhance the details of what she's accomplishing, that's the sort of thing that inspires us as a team. That's what it feels like to us, put people at the center. Now, each one of them inspires me, but you know who also inspires me, and you all know this because I share it every year. It's these little girls. That's Anna, Sophie, and Bella. They are the light of my life. No offense, Kostas, you are too. And Mary. All right, I got a whole list, but these girls, they're special for sure. And last year, we talked about my daughter. We talked about Sophie. And we talked about how she plays the piano. And here she is a year later. And in order for Sophie to play her best, that piano, it has to be ready for her. It has to be tuned perfect. The bench, the right height, her sheet music at eye level, everything's stable, balanced. And the instrument she's playing, that's the technology. Now, Sophia, she needs the right instrument. She needs the right instrument to be creative. Just like each of us need the right instrument. Each of us, we need the right device. So when all the pieces line up, you can stop thinking. You're just inspired to play better. Like Sophie here. You can see it, just watch her. Watch how her body sways. Watch how she feels the music. Her fingers are fast, they're sure on every single key. She's just feeling everything else disappear. It's just her and her music. She's in her flow. Right now she's creating. You can see that. She harnessed all the energy, all the advice, the inspiration, the teachings into a creation, and for her into beautiful music. Look, that's a 13-year-old girl smiling. You know how hard that is to do? Do you have any idea how hard it is? First, I don't smile, and worse, I can't get her to smile. She's amazing. Do you know what that is? That's a great moment. For her, she was in her flow. It wasn't just about being in her flow. It was about what she accomplished when she was in it. And it was how she felt when she accomplished it. Now, we all have those moments, not just thinking, but feeling. See, the piano here magnifies Sophia's musical mind, just as Surface can magnify your mind. Okay, look around this room. Each of you, I'll help you. Here you go. Each of you is using devices, and some of you actually are using more than one right now that I saw back there, which is impressive, by the way. This room is a symphony telling a collective story of today. And what you'll hear today is about new platforms, new silicon, and new form factors. A new opportunity for each of you to pick the instrument that's best for you, the instrument that'll get you into your flow. An entirely new set of devices to move this collective symphony forward. Now, I'm pretty pumped to get into the product, so let me jump in. I want to start with one of our most beloved in the Surface family. Actually, this laptop, Surface laptop, is the highest customer satisfaction of any laptop on the planet. We're proud of that for sure. And it's only getting better. Take a look. That's cool.
Bon, on va avoir la présentation du Surface Studio, n'importe quoi.
Thank you.
Surface
But
Laptop,
buckle
mais
up,
bon,
we
ça,
got
on
a
savait
long way to
déjà.
go.
Pas mal de news qui avaient fuité de toute façon. J'ai toujours
This
un
is
chat dans les
Surface
bras,
Laptop 3.
compliqué. On va le laisser parler. Allez.
You can see its craftsmanship. It's meticulously
tous, au
crafted.
fait.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But what makes it so beautiful? On a product like this, it's the details you can't see. It's the feeling you get when you're using this product. There's no reference on this product to how it came together. There's no lines. It's soft on the eyes. We talk about what the first read is and how that draws you into the product. When you open it, it's instantly on. It's always available for you. You can see me opening it with one finger and how good that feels just to get in and get what you want done. Now, there's parts of the laptop you could never compromise. And so let's talk about them for just a sec. The keyboard, think of this as the piano keys under Sophia's fingers. The critical nature when you put your hand down to think. We deliver 1.3 millimeters of perfect travel, about a 19 millimeter pitch between keys and this ever so subtle dish on the keys. So when you put your finger on it, your finger just floats right in, and then it brings this perfectly silent typing experience, which is so important. We've also increased the trackpad by 20% from Surface Pro 2 to Surface Pro 3. This was important because that precision pointing is also critical. Don't miss that. I know it's a mouse. It's been around for a while. It's the first piece of hardware that I made, but I will tell you, it's pretty critical if you're using a product without a mouse. It gets pretty tough to be productive. Now I want to take you inside the device for just 1 second with me. Now I want to show you a few other changes when we say we design a product from the inside out in a product like this, which is so important. Now we continue to focus on the purity of this design, which was critical. But we also, for our commercial customers, we wanted to add the elements of serviceability, repairability, things that matter for customers. When you put people at the center, what do we need? I need to change the keyboard, I need to change the screen, but you don't want to affect the beauty. You can't. All that elegance goes away. Most of the time when you make a product that's serviceable, there's lines, there's extra weight, there's extra thickness. You'll see what I call trap doors. I can't look at them, they drive me crazy. But on this product, we've done none of that. I just want to show you really quick. We have the same perfect design on the product, but just like that, the top can simply come off. And you can still feel and see the beauty of this device. I have a disclaimer, so let me just do that really quick.
Salut à toi, Mr. Code.
Don't try that, okay?
Bienvenue.
Don't do
Sympa,
that. Like, don't call
je
me
pense que
or
niveau
send me a
réparabilité,
tweet that
va être
says,
pas
I
mal
tried to rip the top off, and now
comparé
it's
aux autres.
broken and it's your fault. So
Et
do
salut à
not
toi,
do that.
Dites
There actually is some
Over
tools
Smash.
to make that happen, but the point,
On regarde un petit peu la conférence
being able to
Microsoft
repair
sans
and
trop
service a
parler
product without
pour pas perdre de la
without
magie.
at
Mais
all
bonjour à toi. Comment
impacting any of
vas-tu?
the beauty of that, and the elegance is critical. Okay. I now want to show you the new Surface laptop in this beautiful sandstone finish with a fully integrated aluminum chassis. Now this product, it takes on a beauty all its own. There is no question. When you take a first read of aluminum that is this clean, it is inspiring. There's no finger scoop. There's no speaker holes.
Et bah, bonjour à tout le bureau. Moi, je suis un peu occupé.
There's no
Avec
rubber
un chat.
bumper
Regarde
around
avec
the
mon chat,
screen.
tranquille. Il y a l'autre qui joue
If you're
derrière.
using a non-Surface device, any one of them, and it's metal right now, you can look at it. I won't pick on you too much because I'd have to go to the back of the room. Well, by the way, good job. And then if you look, and there's a few back here, you'll look around between the screen, and I just want to make this so you understand this point, between the screen and the metal, there's always a rubber bumper here on any metal laptop you've picked up. And the reason is because when you close it, you want to protect the screen.
Il est bien le dernier
But
Ghost du coup,
really
j'ai
with
testé
that
hier, je pense.
relentless
Parce que t'en
nature in the
penses?
Surface team to make sure every single detail is thought through, to make sure that the product all the way through and through gives you that first read in perfect elegance, it still comes to truth. There is no rubber bumper. When I say and said, earlier, that it's the details you can't see. That is a perfect example. It's exactly what you can't see on this product that draws you in. It is what pushes it to that level of beauty. But the other thing that pushes this product and that people love is performance. So let's take a minute on that. So Surface Laptop 3 is incredibly powerful. We're using a quad-core 10th gen Intel part, and this is in the 10 nanometer Ice Lake family from Intel, which means you're getting incredible performance in that same thinness and beauty of the product. It's pretty impressive what Intel did here in partnering with us to make it happen. It is 2 times faster than the product that's already the highest customer satisfaction rated product on the planet, which is awesome. This we're very proud of. And to put it in context, it's good to put it in context. If you're using a MacBook Air right now, this product is 3 times more powerful than the MacBook Air. I just
Pourquoi pas? C'est vrai que le son bug. Peut-être chez moi que le son bug.
I don't really think you'd clap for that. Customers love this laptop. They love it. They really do.
Je me fais attaquer par mon chat.
But some want more screen real estate, and we've heard it. We've heard it. Now we're excited to announce to you the new Surface 15-inch laptop. Screen. There's nothing out here that can fit. Nothing. This is a product that feels almost weightless relative to its size. You throw this product in your bag and you move full speed. You want more real estate, more screen, because that's what pushes you to more productivity, because that's your piano keys. Fantastic. Fantastic. And the display itself is so vibrant. You can feel the colors popping off of it. It's virtually pixel free. You can't see a pixel on it, which makes it beauty come to life because you see the things you want to see, and it's so easy on the eyes.
Un
And
Surface
part of our
laptop
contrast
pour le
ratio
montage
and the
vidéo,
color calibration we
ça correspond
do,
bien,
it
ça
all
va bien.
comes out on a beautiful screen like this.
Merci de t'abonner à ma
Now we
chaîne.
talk
Christian.
about how we
Merci à toi.
obsess on every single part in this product. And the team has been working with AMD for quite some time to build you a custom experience on this product specifically. I'd like to introduce to you the AMD Ryzen Microsoft Surface Edition processor. This is cool. This is the most powerful mobile processor AMD has ever created, bar none. It is incredible. It's actually the fastest processor for any laptop in its class today. We co-engineered this entire platform alongside AMD, from the silicon to hardware and through Windows. Every single detail thought through to bring you that perfect experience that you love with Surface. And I know I'm pushing the boundary, but it's all there.
Ok, bah, j'ai ma copine qui a le Surface Book.
Now we
le
also
premier.
created unique cores on the
tourne bien,
GPU
mais,
for Surface because we wanted to
peut-être les
push the
derniers,
performance to
Je sais pas s'ils
levels
ils vont en présenter un
that
apparemment.
brought people like
Pas aujourd'hui,
me able to
nouveau
play
Surface Book.
Fortnite and try and keep up with
plus
my
une
9-year-old
présentation qui
daughter,
arrive
but
en
I
mars,
can't, but I
mars-avril.
try. But
On verra.
boy, does the device work great. Now, in this case, I can't get into my flow because I'm terrible at it, but it's
Et
pretty
salut,
amazing
Paul
how
Dap.
performant
Bienvenue à
the
toi.
product is.
Ah,
Now, with all that
Comment vas-tu?
performance and beauty, with
Comment
all of
vas-tu,
it,
l'ami?
I want to talk to you about another important feature of the product and its battery life.
Tu vas pas
You
spoiler.
still
Ah,
get
ça
all-day
veut dire
battery
qu'il y a
life,
des-
but I also want to
Il y a
introduce
des gens
you
qui savent.
to fast
Forcément, il y a
charging
toujours
across the
quelqu'un qui sait
entire
sur la
Surface
planète
product line you'll see
dans tous les
today.
cas.
Fast
Ça,
charging is important.
on verra.
Yeah, I heard the wow.
Moi, j'attends le
What
petit
you
one more
see
thing.
there is
J'adore les one
80%
more thing des
charge on
conférences
a
Microsoft.
full-powered PC in less than an hour. That's what you get in your mobile phone today. Let's talk about putting people at the
Sympa,
center.
le
Why did we go
80%
push the
d'une heure.
boundary here? It's not just because it's cool
Passionnant.
and it is a great feature, but it's what you've come to expect. Every day you charge
On va
your
voir ça.
phone, and it charges about at that rate. That's a mobile processor being charged very fast. But working with Intel and AMD to solve these challenges that say, let's push the boundary here, and let's give our customers a consistent experience on how you have to think about adding battery life to your products or adding a charge to your products. This is a very cool feature. I'm pretty excited about it. I can see you are too, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you. Now, I hope you love this laptop. We hope you
Un
love both of them.
connecteur propriétaire, mais bon, il est quand même pratique.
The
hein. Il est quand même
13-inch
vachement-
laptop is
vachement
on
bien foutu.
pre-order
C'est le même
right
que
now.
sur Facebook.
As
donc
is
je
the
peux
15-inch
je peux en
laptop,
parler, je l'ai
with
pas,
the
mais
13-inch
ma
starting at
copine qui l'a.
$999. And the
Et,
15 is starting at an
c'est quand même
amazing
agréable à
$11.99.
utiliser.
We're pretty excited for you to get it. It'll be in your hands on October 22nd. What do you
Je sais pas si
think?
on peut charger sur le port USB-C par contre. Ça sort quand, il a dit 22 octobre. Okay. Ouais. À voir les
Okay.
benchmarks, tout ça.
With all that
voir
performance
si ça
and
se
beauty,
souvient.
with all that performance and beauty,
Pourquoi pas.
you know, we're pretty proud of it. But I want to switch from what we call the most loved laptop to the best-selling two-in-one on the planet. Let's talk
Sur
about
les Go, tu
Surface
peux.
Pro.
Ok, je savais pas que sur les
I
Go, tu
also
pouvais.
happen to believe that this is the sexiest form factor out there. That's my opinion. You can see the generations here of the product that come to life, and we're pretty proud of that. And we're currently in our 6th generation of this product. And Robin Seiler, the CVP of Devices, has been with us on this journey since the absolute
Ouais,
beginning.
J'avoue que tu as raison. Si tu le casses, c'est vrai que
Refining,
parce que c'est super complexe à
Perfecting this
trouver.
product
Et
for our
puis,
customers
tu
and
payes
driving the
cher.
product forward.
Salut à toi, Daniel Marquez.
She's absolutely the
Bienvenue à
best
toi.
person here to tell you about the next iteration of Surface Pro.
You know that I have to start with one sentence.
Ça va
I'm
le
so
son
pumped
quand
to
je
be
parle, on
here.
entend bien aussi.
I'm holding the new Surface Pro 7, redesigned from the inside out. Surface Pro is the most popular
merci.
two-in-one on the market. Over
Prends un peu sur le
75%
câble,
of
ouais.
our Fortune
Ouais, ça
500
doit être par là,
companies purchase Surface devices. And today, we're introducing the next generation. We've seen our
qu'elle change pas
customers
trop.
embrace this form factor and do incredible things. Customers like Connie, an artist whose instrument is her paint and her words. Her creativity comes to life on her Surface Pro. Take a look.
Je vais me préparer. Eh ben,
Art has
écoute,
always been
prépare-toi
a
bien.
part of my life.
Et bonne
It
vidéo
really
sur
was
Destiny.
my
Ok, j'irai voir ça.
survival tool,
Ouais.
and it was
Bah,
my
bonne
best
conférence
communication tool.
aussi, si tu
When
regardes
I
la
was
fin.
first paralyzed, I really
Salut.
didn't think I would make art
Salut à toi.
again. One day, my husband and my occupational therapist were sitting there, and he goes, "You seem to really just want to make art." In anticipation, with knowing the
Ça, c'est-
progression of this
c'est du Microsoft
disease
tout
and
craché,
how it
ça.
was happening,
faire
I had
des
gone looking
objets
for
où
a
ils vont
computer
montrer
that
tout le marketing
would kind
qu'ils
of
font autour
grow
de-
with me.
de
And
la-
that's where I found the Surface.
Bah, des gens,
The
des
Pro
des gens
is
qui sont un peu
so lightweight. I don't leave home without
qui ont
it.
des
I can
soucis
be at a doctor's
moteurs ou des
appointment,
choses
I
comme
can be
ça, c'est
sketching, I can be
pas mal,
writing,
c'est-
and
c'est
you know,
joli
I
comme-
love the
comme message
pen.
à chaque
It even
fois.
works like a pencil because it has tilt. And in OneNote, I found that there's a setting on there for paper. Yeah, and now I have multiple notebooks, so I have all my journaling, all my writing, everything goes into there. My life is on that Surface Pro now. And the nice thing is that the friction
les bords moins
from
visibles, je pensais
graphite and
vraiment aussi, hein,
paper
qu'il y aurait les
or
bords beaucoup
charcoal,
plus fins.
it makes my muscles
Et-
tire faster.
et oui,
But
Mr.
on
Coach,
that
je suis
glassy
d'accord.
surface,
Le clavier
there's
souple,
no friction.
genre, pour
So I
en avoir
actually
utilisé
have
un,
longer
c'est vrai que c'était,
working time before my
c'est un peu
muscles tire
compliqué. Enfin,
out, which
déjà,
is
quand tu les mets sur les
beautiful.
genoux, des trucs comme
So
ça,
it's
c'est un
like
peu plus
my
compliqué.
new love,
Je préfère
as
les,
if I'm
les
having
rigides.
an affair on paper.
Après, moi, je parle
Every time
de
I
clavier de
see that
Surface Pro
video.
2, donc ça remonte. Ouais, c'est vrai que le mode tablette. C'est
Every
vrai qu'on n'y
time I
pense
see
pas,
that
j'avais
video,
pas
I'm
pensé,
so
Mr. Pod, c'est
inspired.
bien.
You watch her
Je
bringing her
n'avais pas pensé au mode
creativity to
tablette.
life with a pen in each hand, simultaneously
Après, ils auraient
drawing.
pu faire comme le
And
sur
I'm pretty
Facebook.
sure my
Il
entire
détecte quand
life is
c'est
stored in OneNote
quand
at
c'est
this
tenu.
point, so I can
Et du
completely
coup,
relate.
bah, il prend pas en compte
It's
si t'as
people
ton
like
poignet
Connie
dessus, des
that
trucs comme
drive
ça.
us to look at
J'aurais
every
pu intégrer un
detail
truc comme ça.
again and again. And with the new Surface Pro 7, we wanted to continue to deliver the innovation while maintaining consistency in the features our customers love. And with that target in mind, our design and engineering focus has been on power, performance, and better experiences. Oh, and adding USB-C.
USB-C. Ouais, il se serait fait défoncer s'il l'avait
At
pas mis. hein, ça, c'est-
Microsoft, we build products that are designed to work the way that you want
Ouais,
to,
ouais,
in the
l'iPad
most
Pro, les bords
natural
plus fins,
way.
ça marche pas trop
And
mal,
for
je crois.
different people, that means different things. It's a combination of mouse, keyboard, pen,
Ok, ça marche
voice,
mieux sur iPad.
all made so simple.
Ouais, sur Facebook, ça
Let
marche
me
pas
show
trop mal.
you.
hein. C'est vrai qu'il y a quelques loupés. Donc, bon.
For those
Sur
that
ce
know
moment-là,
me,
c'est vrai que-
I'm an avid hiker.
Mais
This is
sinon, ça
my
marche quand même
family.
bien, je trouve.
Um,
Moi, j'utilise pas au quotidien non plus.
I hike. My kids call it a forced march, but that's just them. Let me show you how I plan my hikes. The way that I start is with Edge. This is the new Edge browser. Great browsing experience, optimized for battery life. So it's fantastic. And I'm using one of our type covers, fantastic typing experience, 1.3 millimeter key travel, and a precision trackpad. So everything that you need to be productive. I'm going to pull some information from across the web, and you see the number of tabs that I have open. I'm a pretty big planner, and so making sure that I know exactly what I'm doing on my hike is important to me. The Edge browser allows you to pull information from all of those sources into collections. I'm starting with AllTrails. AllTrails is the website that I use to plan every single hike. It has all of the miles, all of the elevation, and every map that you need. And while I was doing some research, I didn't realize that the Appalachian Trail covers nearly 90 miles in New York. And so I thought I'd go take a look. With collections, I can simply pull over a list of all of the popular day hikes. And this one here looks interesting. Anthony's nose might be a little bit difficult, but it'll be okay. I can pull over text that describes that hike. Rated as difficult, maybe, maybe not. And I always like to know where I'm going, and so I'll pull over a map. Now, the power of this is not just pulling together the information, and you can see that I have weather, I have driving instructions, but the ability to share it is even more important. And so I can go over here, and I can simply send to Word or send to Excel. So let's do that. And with that, I'm going to switch to pen. And I am a big fan of the Pro because of its flexibility when you want to use the pen. Today, the Surface Pen works across all Surface products. And the Office team has done some amazing work so that you can work however you want to across the products. Now, let's see, here's my document. All of the stuff with all of the sources. And you know, there's this little lake here. And so I think it would be great to just take a detour. With a few simple lines, I can communicate much more simply than if I had to write the text behind that. And so you can see how powerful pen is. The other thing that Word can do is it can now do inline editing, which means you can literally delete or add with your pen in the document. But I talked about personalization, and so I'm going to use comments to personalize this communication. I am not the best artist, but my husband knows well what my art looks like, and he burns pretty easily, and so I'm going to make sure he knows that what's most important is he remembers sunscreen for this hike. When he opens that document, he sees something that is clearly from me. And that's pretty cool. The other thing that I can do this is going to be a great hike. That's even faster than I could have typed it. I love the ability to do voice to text across the platforms. And that sound was captured by the new studio mics, which are also in Surface Laptop. Studio mics are optimized for your voice. They're placed perfectly and tuned so that we capture what's coming from your mouth rather than all the background sounds around you. And when we say we build our products as a company, this is really what we mean. The sound is crisp and clear. But there's another product that uses the studio mics, and that's the Your Phone app. That's my husband. He doesn't have the best timing. So Your Phone app gently prompts you, and this is a new feature that is coming available in the next few weeks, where your phone calls are integrated right into the surface where you're working. So my Samsung phone can stay in my pocket, and I can either accept this call, or I'll just reject it, and it will send a text message right now. That integration is so incredible. Let me show you one more. You know, whenever we bring out the pen, the Excel people always get a little bit upset. When are you going to bring pen to Excel? And so let me show you this new feature. This is my hiking tracker, and I'm gonna do Anthony's nose. Sorry, I have to turn on editor. Anthony's nose. And that's 7.6 miles.
Ça, c'est comme tout, après, c'est un temps d'adaptation qu'il faudra pour savoir comment il réagit à l'écriture que tu lui donnes. Quoi. Ah, c'est pas mal. Bon, après, des notes, quoi.
And what's even better is you can simply update it whenever you need to. So imagine yourself up and about, holding your Surface in your arm, bringing your pen to the glass, and letting us do the rest. It's incredibly powerful. It's magic. This is the Surface Pro 7 and some amazing features of Office. It's available for pre-order today, and it starts at only $749.
Ouais, pas grosse nouveauté sur la Surface Pro, j'ai l'impression. USB-C, à part ça.
So just as we integrate all of our devices with Office, we wanted to do the same with our audio products too. Last year we entered a new category with Surface headphones, and we saw how important comfort, battery life, and great sound are to the audio category. Today, I want to talk about our latest addition to the Surface audio lineup. We designed these with Office to bring your best productivity experience to your ears. Take a look.
Le headphone est pas mal. Hein. Okay. Ok, sympa, moi ça m'intéresse plutôt, à voir. Après voir le prix et puis les fonctionnalités qui sont pas
These are the new Surface Earbuds.
Indispensables. Je sais pas s'il y a plusieurs coloris.
True wireless earbuds with amazing sound, comfortable to use all day with long battery life, and a little bit of magic. The sound is beautifully tuned both for your voice and your ear. Each earbud has 2 mics per ear and filters for better noise reduction, letting us pick up your voice rather than the sounds around you. They work on any platform and have 24 hours of battery life. We know with an earbud, comfort is critical, and so we applied the same relentless nature we use with all Surface devices. We looked at many options for ergonomics and weight. And with the Human Factors Lab, we created a simple design that balances against 2 points in your ear, creating all-day comfort and stability. But what else could we do? We talked earlier about natural interaction, and we wanted to bring that to this. There are touch sensors on each earbud to help you navigate music and calls. You never have to take out your phone. I know that when I'm hiking, if I take out my phone, I'm done. I'll get lost in work. And so we added an intuitive feature to help you stay focused. On Android, with a few simple taps, you can open Spotify and it will start to play the right music for you in that moment. There's no screen required. You can play, pause, skip, or change the volume with just gestures.
Mais oui, c'est vrai que ça fait un appareil bizarre auditif qu'on ne connaît pas. Et Spotify, ils arrêtent pas.
So let's talk about the magic.
Spotify, le Game Pass.
How do you take earbuds and make them more productive?
6 mois de Spotify offert avec
you
€1
là,
je sais pas quoi.
Let's take a look.
Là encore Spotify, je pense que ça sent le rachat.
Think about voice and the power of it. The simplest thing is really what I'm doing now. Using my voice and some incredible imagery to share some ideas with each of you. But not everyone can hear your voice. And so with this new capability in PowerPoint, the captions you see on the screen are created by the earbud in my ear, Microsoft Office, and Azure Cognitive Services coming together to create captions in real time.
Ah oui, William. Ouais, ça ressemble un peu au truc Bling Bling, mais
That's really
je pense qu'ils ont voulu
powerful.
faire un design différent pour se démarquer un peu, quoi.
We can also change the language.
Il avait sorti toute une
So if you
Ouais,
are
ouais, il y avait
presenting
plein de
and
trucs,
speaking the
des
language of
vidéos,
your
des iPhones,
audience, we support over 60
téléphones,
languages, and it will translate as you speak, just
Ah,
as
ça,
it
c'est
did
cool, ça,
here.
c'est vraiment cool ça par contre. La traduction en même temps que tu parles, il faut vraiment tester, savoir si ça marche bien, mais ça pour les
Surface
conférenciers,
Earbuds will be available
c'est-
later this year,
c'est top,
starting
quoi.
at $249.
waouh,
We
le
hope you
prix
love
est
them. Thank you.
bien élevé quand même. C'est pour les pros et ça vise les pros quand même. J'ai du mal à voir le rapport entre Spotify et les pros. mais enfin, les
That was
pros en
amazing.
droit
Robin's
d'écouter la musique,
amazing.
mais
Those products, I love them. I love them. I
marqué
can't
comme
wait
ils
till you
aiment.
get
Ouais,
your
c'est un
hands on them.
truc qui se
Team did
remarque,
some
je suis
amazing
un
work
pro,
on them.
j'ai un truc,
Now it's been
voilà,
9 years since we made this next prototype.
c'est pas pour
9
la portée de
years.
tout le monde quoi.
Satya said we introduced the product 7
Allez,
years
c'est
ago,
parler
and
de
9 years
monsieur.
ago, this
Très
is what we
important,
had.
ça.
This is what it looked like. It was
Peut-être une
literally,
nouvelle présentation d'un
there's a
truc,
string that
nouveau.
creates a kickstand. There's some duct tape.
On verra ça.
There's, and it's not really the product you're using today at all, is it? And fundamentally, it was this idea that, hey, could we think about what the next form factor could be? And you just saw Surface Pro 7. And that is the evolution. But today,
C'était les
I
mots
want
qu'il
to show
avait
you what's
aussi
next
pour
for the 2-in-1.
l'arrivée tardive sur le marché.
And as the
des
world
smartphones.
becomes more mobile, cloud-based, as we all focus and think about what is the intelligent edge going to push the boundaries on. We wanted to push the boundaries, create a product that's this perfect intersection of mobility, productivity, and speed. And the dream was, let's take a mobile architecture, same architecture you find in your phone, but then let's push that to a fully functioning, powerful PC. Take a look.
C'est leur propre processeur. Je suis toujours très impressionné par les vidéos. Les vidéos de présentation Microsoft sont magnifiques. J'adore ces vidéos de présentation. Je comprends pas pourquoi on
So
n'a
this
pas
is
les mêmes
Surface
pubs
Pro
à la
X.
télé. Mais bon,
It's a cutting edge 2-in-1. We push the
c'est
boundaries here.
magnifique. Et
We
là, je vois
believe this
encore moins
moves this
l'intérêt
category
dans
forward.
la
It's
surface.
5.3 millimeters
Pro
thin at
classique, en
its
fait.
thinnest point. It's worth looking at if you can see that. I'll give you a view right here. It's pretty thin,
Du coup, ils ont
It's
bien dit que
incredibly
c'était
light.
leur processeur à eux. Hein.
incredibly
C'est ce que j'ai
light.
compris,
It's
moi.
1.68 pounds. You can see how easy it is to hold. It's got these gorgeous chamfered edges, so when you put it in your
Joli.
hand, it doesn't feel wonky.
Joli produit.
If you hold another 13-inch device like this,
Ça
or a
ressemble un peu à
15 or a
l'iPad
14, you
Pro,
can
mais-
kind of a little out of balance. But in this case, the most important
Mais ça
thing was to
m'attire un
bring
peu
that
plus.
same balance. It also comes with this unmatched modern design, which is a pretty interesting sense for this product line. It's very different.
Et là, du coup, on les a les
And
bords
when you
fins,
look at a product
comme
like
on en
this,
parlait tout à
for
l'heure.
us, it's about craftsmanship. It's about pushing technology to that boundary. And for those customers who love to push the boundary, this is a perfect product. Start with the display on this product. This still has that same 12-inch chassis that people that use Surface Pro love. They love. We know that size matters. We don't want to mess with that. However, we have a 13-inch diagonal, so from corner to corner on this screen, we did this by making the thinnest bezels possible on a 2-in-1 and that are out there today. And so when you do that, you get all that screen real estate, gets bigger, it's pretty incredible, but you also keep the same size in the product that matters. The beautiful high contrast on this screen with the high readability that comes with it, this is about staying in your flow on a product like this. What do you want to do? Get in, stay in. It's soft on the eyes, 2880 by 1920 resolution with 267 DPI. I know I geek out on stuff like that, but it is really, really, really powerful screen, and it's worth talking about just a little bit. How do you create a combination? How do you create a combination of pixels, performance, thinness, battery life? How does that all come together with constant LTE connectivity? Let me introduce you to the custom Microsoft SQ1 chipset. So this is a chip that we're super proud of course, but it brings together the Snapdragon mobile DNA alongside an integrated AI accelerator. Now, ARM chips, they normally run at about the 2-watt range. So if you're using a phone today, it's probably pushing around 2 watts, maybe a little bit more, but not much. But we also know how important performance is to our customers, so we wanted to push power on this product. And with the design of Qualcomm's engineering team, they are amazing at what they can do. With SQ1, we pushed the boundary, and the ARM-based platform is starting at a 7-watt chipset, which then, changing the chip itself, re-engineering all the tools, the architecture to an incredibly fast, powerful experience. You will not find this anywhere else out there. And together with Qualcomm, we also redesigned the GPU and other pieces of silicon IP, which I want to say, but I'm not allowed to. And all that creates, I want to just get this, I want to hear this data point. It's an important one because it kind of grounds it. This product has 3 times more performance per watt than the Surface Pro 6. All right. What the heck does all that mean? Let me just tell you in plain terms. How about that? Better battery life, lighter, faster, unprecedented performance. That's what this category is all about. That's what you need in this product. Better battery life, faster, thinner, lighter, unprecedented performance. All while running the full power of Windows, full power of Office, the apps you love, Edge, and Chrome. It's a very powerful product. We're excited about it. Now, Surface Pro X is also the first Windows PC ever to have an integrated AI engine. Now, the team is pretty excited about these possibilities. And so I want to show you an example of what would you do with an AI engine in a PC. This hasn't been done before. What does it mean? What is the intelligent edge? Where does it connect? Let's talk about people. So of all the things I'm going to tell you about performance today, which pretty much that's what we say a lot, probably the most powerful thing you will hear today is the power of human connection. That, fundamentally, is powerful. Now, it turns out, eye contact, that's one of the drivers of human connection. Now, your face has a language all its own. You ever been looking at somebody and they look down at their watch? Or you're looking at somebody and look down at their phone, but you were just looking them in the eyes? And that disconnect, have you been there? Me too. It happens a lot to me, as it turns out. It's happening right now. I can point at 4 or 5 of you. It tells me I should probably speed up. There's a lot of information you can get when you're making eye contact, and there's a lot of information you can get when you're not. So when somebody gives you their eyes, you can really feel that connection. But when they don't, you can feel that too. Now today, when you look at your screen and you make a call, a video call, or use a webcam, that's what happens. You're looking at your screen. And so when you're looking across the ocean at each other, or across state, or in different conference rooms, or in different parts of the house, depending on, that happens to me, believe it or not, you're not looking each other in the eyes. So how do we get to that point where we can connect even deeper, where we can have that conversation, where we can co-engineer products deeper, where we can work together as humans and continue to push things forward? Okay, take a look at this video. This is Stevie. He's got a massive head in this picture. I'm sorry. We tried to make it smaller. He's on Teams. You can't make it smaller because his brain's in the way, basically. But Stevie's brilliant. Now watch this line. Watch his eyes. He's looking at the screen now. Now watch as the line crosses. Look how his eyes subtly, ever so subtly come up, and now he's looking right at your eyes. Yeah. It's super subtle. But Stevie, he talks more than me, believe it or not, and he will talk for a while here. But here's the deal. When you see that demo, normally that demo on a regular PC, on a Surface even, or a discrete GPU, it would pull about 15 watts from the product, which basically means your product slows down, you can't do much else. That's why it doesn't happen today. But with the new SQ1 chip and the work with Qualcomm and the incredible engineering, that small moment that usually pushes 15 watts off your GPU uses 50 times less power and doesn't even touch the GPU, which means if you're using Microsoft Teams and you're on a call and you're pushing PowerPoint and you're trying to understand things, you can still stay connected just like we are right now as I look at you and you look at me. That's powerful. This is the example of power on the intelligent edge. When it comes down to it, when we can compute through the cloud and also connect as humans, it's a pretty powerful scenario. What do you think? It's pretty cool. Okay, here you go. Let me just get to this because it's absolutely my favorite feature. Watch this, if you can get this. Holly, take this shot right here. Do you see this? I'm gonna open the type cover and I'm gonna pull out the pen that's stored right in it. This is the Surface Slim Pen. Now what did I do? I just pulled out a pen that's constantly recharging, that's always there for you, and if you want to be in your flow, the minute I pull it out, if you look here on the screen, the whiteboard app opens. This is incredible work by the Windows team, by the Shell team. Right when I pull the pen out, what you end up seeing is, you want to full screen snip this page, you want to get into your notes, what was your thought, how do you write it down? I write every night at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. every night, maybe 3, Mary, we argue about this, but fundamentally, I do write, and that's how I create, and that's where I do my creating and thoughts. That is my piano moment, for sure. And now with Surface Pro X, I just pull the pen out right there. I start writing. I don't have to look for it. It's there forever. I put it in. Once I put it in, it finds its spot. It starts charging. I close it. I take it with me. It is a very, very, very powerful scenario. What do you think? That cool? Like, that's a scenario. Look, I know it's small. I know it's small, but sometimes the smallest things have the biggest impact. And this is one where, you know, when I was a kid, we talk about this analogy, Rolf and I all the time in the lab, we put analogies to every product. So in the inside of product making, the way we talked about this was pretty simple. You have a pencil pouch when you were a kid. Do you remember that? Or a pen pouch? You do, right? Oh my gosh, yeah, sorry. So I'll explain the sorry later. There's a 3-ring binder. Do you remember those? Yeah, I don't think they exist anymore. But there's a 3-ring binder, and then there's this pencil pouch, and you would unzip it when your teacher told you to get something out, and you take the, oh my gosh, it's so nostalgic. And so when you can get back to that, just like this, you know what this is? That's that pen case or pencil pouch when you were a kid, and you need your pen, it's right there for you. It's pretty powerful. Now, the other thing about the type cover that's important is the typing. It turns out that typing on a product like this matters. It also turns out that pointing on a product like this matters. If you want to be productive on a 2-in-1, you need a mouse. I know, again, I said that for the laptop. It just also happens to be true for the 2-in-1. We're pretty proud of this product. Now, Surface Pro X is a super powerful product. We got that. The GPU pushes over 2 teraflops, and that's incredible work with that custom design with the Qualcomm team. It's combined with LTE. It has this fantastic screen, and it has an incredible pen experience. Robin talked about the pen experience, but the new pen even drives it further. Better latency, better tilt, 4,096 points of pressure. All of that's real. And the best way to bring it together is by showing you the app that maybe you're going to go create on yourself. An app that I'm inspired by, and a company that inspires me. Scott Belsky, who's a great friend of mine, and the Chief Product Officer over at Adobe, like to come out here and show you the newest edition of their Creative Cloud for Surface Pro X. Scott?
Thanks, Manos. Thank you. Wow. So I'm very happy to be here on behalf of Adobe at this exciting Surface event. Surface is an important platform for Creative Cloud and will become even more important in the future, largely because creativity has never been
Les
more important.
partenariats, tout ça.
As artificial intelligence and machines take over so many mundane, everyday tasks and even jobs, creativity becomes essential. More and more, we won't be judged on how quickly we can complete tasks. Rather, we'll succeed with our ideas and our ability to present these ideas in compelling and creative ways. Creativity is the most uniquely human trait there is, and it is how we will all make our mark. Now, as creativity becomes more important, it must not be constrained to the desktop. People need to create where and when inspiration strikes, on the plane, during their commute, in bed late at night, wherever it is. And that's why we're reimagining many of our flagship Creative Cloud products to extend them from the desktop to mobile platforms like the Surface. These devices are perfect for creating on the go. They are slim, they're always connected, fast, and we've worked closely with Microsoft to make pen and touch a natural and expressive way to create on the Surface. We know that millions of our customers use Creative Cloud on Windows, and more than half of Surface Book customers today are Creative Cloud customers. So we're excited and committed to doing the work to bring much of Creative Cloud to the Surface platform. Now, we want to show you one of the first great creative tools optimized for the Surface, Adobe Fresco, our new painting and drawing app. As you'll see, Fresco recreates the feeling of painting and drawing with natural materials, especially with our live brushes that reproduce the behavior, the actual behavior of oil and watercolor paints. So please welcome my colleague Jinjin's son, who will demonstrate Adobe Fresco.
Hi, I'm Jinjin. I'm an illustrator and a senior experience designer at Adobe, and I'm so excited to show you Adobe Fresco on the Surface Pro X. Today, I'm going to be drawing a quick portrait of a woman in profile. So I'll just come over here and get set up. And I'm ready to start sketching. So I'm going to start by just blocking in a sketch, getting the rough shapes in there. And then I'll refine the silhouette, get the nose, lips, and eye. And I think I'm ready for line work now. So I will lighten this and go in with lines. So for the lines, I'm going to use Fresco's vector brushes, which are really nice for lines because they remain super crisp and clear, no matter how far you're zoomed in or out. They're also responsive to pressure, which creates a really nice, natural feeling line. So I'll get the lips here, the eye, eyebrow.
Comme je disais,
get the shoulder and the hair.
Un peu partenariat, software, tout ça. Mais ouais.
Great, so I don't need my sketch anymore. It's time for color. And I think I'll start with the lips. So I'll make sure the pencil brush is selected, and I'll pick a pink. And I'll just start coloring in there.
Je pense que la Surface Pro
you can see I've gone outside the lines. I need to clean that up. So I'll zoom in. You can see those vector lines stay super crisp, even at 400%. And all I need to do is turn this pen around and use the back of it to just start erasing, just like with a real pencil. That's done, and I can add some more shading. So I think I will add some teal eyeshadow here, again with the pencil brush. And this pen, when I'm using the tip, I get a nice, fine, sharp line. But if I lay the pen on its side and use light pressure, I can get this nice, blended, soft effect, just like with a real pencil again. So I'll just finish, add a little bit more shading.
Il a mis du vert sur le nez.
Maybe a bit of highlight in yellow. And then go to another one of our pixel brushes for maybe some more texture. So I think I'll try the block stain here. Use some pink,
t'es pas trop chaud pour cette surface-là.
And then use dark blue for the
Ça te
shirt.
booste pas plus que ça. Moi, ce qui m'intéresse, c'est plus de savoir la technologie qu'ils ont utilisée là
So
pour
for
le
the
processeur.
hair,
Donc,
I'd
c'est
like
un
to
peu leur,
use
quoi.
our live oil
Ça veut dire qu'ils
brushes.
commencent à faire
These are really
des
exciting
processeurs eux-mêmes.
because they
Ça
blend
va se
just
développer.
like
Est-ce que
real
c'est juste
oils.
là pour
So
celle-là?
I'll just start by laying in some of that dark blue, and then I will add green. So with that in,
Mais
you
ouais, non,
can
mais moi,
see
une
we get a
présentation
really
comme ça, ouais,
beautiful
c'est sympa,
blending
mais
and
bon,
smearing, just
Une
like with real
présentation comme ça, là,
oils.
j'aurais mis un dessinateur de fou avec... même, tu vois, si tu veux faire sur du dessin, tu mets un truc impressionnant.
I
Vraiment,
love
vraiment,
doing this. It's
Enfin,
so
je pense.
much
C'est
fun.
mon avis.
So I'll finish out with some yellow, the highlight in there. And to close this out, I'll just round out the background with some texture. So I'll go back to my trusty pixel brushes, choose a spatter texture, and just start going in to round out that background.
Studio 3 pour la maison. Surface Studio.
And all that's left is to sign it. So I'll go ahead, put my signature on that,
Non, j'ai pas eu de rumeur là-dessus en tout cas. Surface Studio 3.
and just
Et
finish
du coup,
out.
t'as le 2 là ou le 1 ça marche bien ou pas? Après, c'est loin de mon budget. Si Microsoft
There we go.
m'entend, moi je veux bien. Pour faire mes montages et tout, c'est pas...
Thank you, Jinjin, huh?
Mais ouais, j'ai pas eu l'occasion d'en tester.
That's awesome. Thanks again, Jinjin. All right. It's amazing to see technology like that with algorithms that took years to develop to determine how these oils and watercolors behave into a demo like that. It's awesome. So Fresco is powerful enough for creative professionals, but it's accessible to everyone, kids, adults, the creator, and all of us. We are really excited to say that Fresco will launch on the Surface very soon. A number of other Creative Cloud applications are already available throughout the Surface platform. So Acrobat, Adobe Acrobat, and Acrobat Reader, and we're working hard to bring other key parts of Creative Cloud to the Surface Pro X as soon as possible. Thank you. Thanks, man. That was great. Of course.
All right. That was incredible, right? I mean, that is talent. Holy cow, talking about getting in your flow. That was amazing. That was cool. That was cool. All right. Surface Pro X is going to be available early November. You can pre-order it right now. I suggest if you want it, you should probably pre-order it. So get on that. Now, here are all the products you saw today.
T'attends le 3 pour changer ton setup. Ok. Et ce serait pour faire quoi le studio?
Surface laptop, 13
Qu'est-ce
inch
que tu fais avec les PC en général?
with fabric and metal. Surface laptop, 15 inch
maintenant, ou pas?
with AMD and Intel. You saw those come together. Surface Pro 7 and its powerhouse. You saw the new Surface Earbuds, which I'm so proud of, and the way they connect in that translation feature for me when I speak with my father. It's going to be magical. You also saw Surface Pro X. We're pretty proud of this lineup.
Non, ce mec est...
It's our largest lineup we've ever shipped.
Microsoft.
We believe
les innovations Surface.
this helps this symphony
Ça,
forward.
faut toujours regarder s'il y a son nom dans les invitations.
What did you think of this lineup? We're pretty proud of it.
Ah, t'as même eu le droit Surface des écouteurs, plus là sur Surface. Sur travailler sur des visuels avec Surface. Ok. Visuel plus image quoi. Plus photo, image, tout ça quoi.
So I want to do something we've not done before. And I want to take a few minutes with you to talk a little bit about the future of our products.
C'est ça qu'on veut savoir.
And really, over the last few weeks, I have been debating how to do this. This is not my thing. Like, how do we show you our products before they're finished? Like, your mind, for me, it spins and rattles. I was backstage with Satya, and I told him I'm more nervous than normal. I don't know. There was these moments of like, wait a minute, and he kind of looked at me like, what? You can't be nervous? We don't. Just totally fair feedback. So that was our one-on-one. We're going to show you a product that's ready next holiday. There's a reason for that. We want to bring our fans on the journey. We're glad you're here. But we also want to bring developers on this journey with us. There are people across Windows working tirelessly right now on these products. and how our developers, fans, and customers come along, I think is pretty powerful. And while we have an incredible lineup coming this holiday, you just saw it, pre-order it right now. I'm pumped about it. I am super pumped. It's also important we transition here. And when we started Surface, we had this vision. And it was a vision to remove the conflict between a laptop and a tablet. We thought we were creating the two-in-one, but it was a lot more than just that. We developed a line of products that are more versatile, more adaptable, and personal than we thought we would get to. We took a tablet, we added a keyboard. You would click in, and you did more. We then made a laptop, and we removed the screen to create with the person next to you. We then took this thing called a desktop with a floating sheet of pixels that you would pull towards you so you had a creative canvas, as Satya talked about earlier. We invested in things at the time that so many people challenged and really didn't understand. But all of it was there to empower your ideas just to flow. That flow is from your mind to your heart and out your hand onto these canvases. Now, over the years, these technologies and this company has come together as one. They come together to create unique and amazing products, and like the ones you saw today. They're all designed to help you achieve more. But as we think about the future of Microsoft, in a world that's more mobile, more cloud-based, where the line blurs more between home, life, work, we wanted to make you a product that felt smaller, a product that fit your lifestyle, but also, in a big way, make you more productive and creative. And today, we want to introduce you to a new product that I believe is the next category. This product is the product that's made to adapt to you in both form and function. Not just in two postures, but every posture, creating limitless flow, uninterrupted. Building on our past with Windows, Office, Edge, Teams, Azure, while continuing to innovate for the future in a way that only this company can do. This.
Ouais, c'est le blabla d'avant le web marketing, c'est normal. Et salut à toi.
This.
Au passage.
Is Surface Neo.
Ok, alors je me retire, on en reparle après. Allez, je vous laisse. honnêtement, pas mal. Bon, on est loin, très loin d'un portable, niveau taille. Et c'est vrai que la présentation, comme je l'ai dit tout à l'heure, elles sont tout le temps super bien foutues, je trouve. C'est...
Right?
Voir l'utilisation, mais c'est vrai que toutes les fonctionnalités d'un pro sont remplies, quoi. Après, ils ont fait le parti pris d'avoir 2 écrans différents. Là, c'est vraiment comparé aux portables qui sont pliables, t'as vraiment l'écran pliable.
Your kids are beautiful, but this product is
différent.
beautiful.
Ça a l'air de bien marcher. De toute façon, je vois pas pourquoi ça marcherait mal.
There's truly nothing else like this out there.
Vous en pensez quoi?
Nothing. Every single detail of this design is thought through.
Merci pour le raid, Tous. J'ai pas vu que ça s'était passé, mais merci à toi et bienvenue à tous ceux, aux 5 personnes qui sont venues grâce à toi.
The device was created to be light and thin, so you can hold it in all its postures. Each side of this product is 5.6 mm.
Et salut à toi aussi, Tous. Comment vas-tu?
5.6.
C'est plat.
It's the thinnest LCD that's ever been created. It's incredible how small it is. I got to be careful. I'm not, this is the whole thing. You give away all this information a year before your product launches. You start to get a little paranoid. 655 grams. So when you carry it, it feels incredibly light. It's surrounded by Gorilla Glass. It's unbelievably robust. Easy to carry with you anywhere you go. And we designed a product that you would be proud to pull out of your bag. That's what this product is.
Pas forcément le public visé comme un des mortels, mais
the premium feel you've come to expect from us. The quality, reliability, synonymous with Surface, part of this device. The 360-degree hinge that you see here and what this product can do. And as you feel it, it feels incredible. It's a combination of micro gears adding a torque system that create this perfect feel when opening and closing. There's over 60 micro coax cables that run between these 2 hinges to create perfect synergy, bringing these 2 9-inch screens together. Those coax cables are thinner than a human hair, and they run through to create that perfection between 2 screens. It's amazing when you put 2 screens side by side to see how the brain lights up. I've not seen anything like it.
Par contre, il faut qu'il y ait vraiment aucun délai entre les 2 écrans.
It enables these unlimited postures.
C'est un seul écran.
That idea of limitless flow in any position you want to put this product in. Your pen's on the back magnetically charging. So when you just want to put it to the screen and create the way we just showed you on Pro X, it's easy to do. And it gets you right there. For me, it's a dream when I use this device. Now, for each of the products that we make, we talk as a team about the one thing. What is the one thing about this product? And there's so many things, but to make a great product, you have to focus on one thing. And everything else comes around. And that one thing generally is the thing that invokes emotion. It's the thing that gets you into your flow. It's the thing that matters most on the device. Now, the keyboard also magnetically seals to the back of the product and integrates perfectly. And when you fold it, the transition that happens in the perfect flow between Windows, software, the hardware of this device coming to life, it almost feels like you're using the force when the keyboard comes. You go, what? That's exactly what I expected to happen. It's incredible. And then when you're done, you just close it. And you take it with you. It's very powerful what this device can do as it adapts to what you want to do. When you see people using 2 apps at the same time, and we measure brains, believe it or not, I know that's kind of weird, but we do. We can see how easy a task is to complete. When we see people expanding a single app across 2 screens, what can happen when that app is enlightened? It is powerful. This is that combination of hardware, software, and cloud-based work at Microsoft coming to life through a device. It provides the ultimate in mobile productivity. Now, this thing is designed through and through with a brand new continuation and expression. You can pick your words of Windows 10 built for dual screens. And the best way to understand it, and actually the best way to feel it, I'm going to introduce you to a person who I work with daily. And we push this device to its limits. We push it with the hardware and software coming together. Carmen Zlatev is one of our partner program managers from the Windows team. She leads the software experience on this product. Carmen?
Hi, Panos.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. Thank you. Thank you, Panos. I'm excited to be here today to talk about what's powering Surface Neo. It's a new expression of Windows 10 that we've been designing and building for the last couple of years with hundreds of engineers and designers at Microsoft. Our goal is to fuel a new era of mobile productivity and creativity across 2 screens. Today, I am proud to introduce Windows 10X. It was designed and optimized for dual screen devices just like Surface Neo, keeping you in your flow, no matter how you work, create, and learn. Windows has always been about productivity. And now, we take that to another level on dual screens. First, we are very familiar here. We've got search, I've got my apps, my websites, and all my stuff. I can get going quickly, anywhere. When I launch an app, it launches on the side of the device in which I invoked it, and inviting me to launch another application on the right side of the device, so I can cross-reference information or even multitask. But there are moments in my flow where I want to be focused exclusively on one experience. In most cases, it's very simple to take this using an interaction we call spanning, and I can span the application across the 2 screens.
C'est du software après, ils ont travaillé le software en fonction de leurs produits.
Neo reflows the app across the 2 screens and optimizes the layout, giving me the focus I need. Also to note, Windows 10X running on Neo supports the breadth of Windows applications, including Office, so that I always have the apps that I rely on. Okay, so as I'm going through my mail, I come across a link. Watch what happens. As I tap this, you will notice that it launches on the second screen, keeping me in my flow. I can now view that website or continue to go through my mail.
C'est un double screen, non?
Postures, or the different postures and the different positions that we're in during the day really do matter. As you transition throughout your day with Neo, your experiences follow you in intuitive ways and help you stay in flow.
Ils applaudissent pour pas grand-chose pour l'instant. Elle a juste
There are many times in my day where I need to send a longer reply or edit a Word document.
Et tout, donc ça tienne bien, mais
and for that, I need a real keyboard. Panos talked to you about the elegance of the hardware keyboard. It magnetically attaches. It's wirelessly charging, and it's always there when I need it. But watch this. The magic is really when we marry that with the software.
Et tout, ça peut être sympa. Ouais, génial, moi aussi je tourne mon téléphone. Ouais, c'est ça. Ouais, mais tu vois, là ça réagit bien. Je sais pas trop comment ça marche ça par contre ça. Elle l'a juste rebasculé et là l'écran il comprend qu'il faut se mettre en mode écran, clavier en bas.
Did you see that? It recognized the keyboard.
C'est pas
mal. And it revealed the Wonder Bar.
L'idée est sympa.
The Wonder Bar is another powerful tool that helps you be even more creative and more productive. It gives you rich expressive input. It even gives me a full trackpad for mouse and cursor input.
Du coup, elle va le monter et puis
it gives
ça va
me
faire
the
pareil
ability to ink right on there.
La souris, quoi, comme un clavier parfait. Ah, elle ne montre pas ça. Ok.
Neo delivers the widest range of flexible postures.
Et l'autre, vous pouvez pas? Pas la même?
Helps you to be productive wherever you are. Go ahead and pick up the pen and take notes in the book posture. Add the keyboard for full laptop capabilities, including a mouse. Need even more screen? Pull off the Bluetooth keyboard, set it in front of you, and use the power of those 2 screens. Neo is ready for you.
Le screen, ça n'existe plus sur Windows 10.
Let's be honest. I think we all love to binge watch our Netflix shows.
Ouais, après,
get one playing here for us.
Pas sûr que ce soit le... Ouais, si, pour les transports.
When we're in the middle of watching these shows, sometimes inspiration strikes, or we're reminded that we have something we need to get done. You can do that here. What I'm going to do, with the ease of interactions in Windows 10X and the presence of the second screen on Surface Neo, I can move my content to the second screen.
C'est pour ça, il n'y a pas de souci. Ok, tu peux le garder en petite note en dessous. Ouais, pourquoi pas.
This allows me to stay
ça
in
plus
full
avec YouTube, moi,
productivity
je pense.
and get my work done.
Plus approprié que Netflix.
Neo keeps you in
Tu
your
peux regarder ta
flow,
petite série qui est
no
pas
matter how
prise de
you
tête
work,
aussi. Comme ça, c'est
create,
sympa.
and learn. I hope you've all enjoyed this first look at a few of the new experiences, all powered by Windows 10X on Surface Neo, which is coming to you holiday 2020. Thank you very much.
Donc ils l'ont présenté 1 an à l'avance. Ou Holiday. Ouais, si Holiday c'est fin d'année, hein. C'est les vacances de Noël. Non, c'est Summer, ouais, c'est ça.
Thank you, Carmen. It is amazing to see the company come together to create new experiences. Now, you saw the hardware evolve, you saw the software evolve. Let's take a minute and talk about how the silicon has to evolve to make a product like this to come together. In this product is a brand new processor created by Intel called the Intel Lakefield processor.
C'était le one more thing, hein, je pense.
It's a hybrid CPU. It's the first of its kind with an 11th gen graphics engine designed specifically for this product, for dual screens.
Est-ce que si ce projet-là
and they've reduced the silicon footprint so much that we only have to use half the size of a regular PCB. So how do you get a product that thin, 5.3 millimeters on each side or 5.4? It's the work that the teams do together between the hardware, the silicon, and all the way through Windows that comes together to make something like this come together. It all supports not only the thinness of the device, but the weight of it and the power of it. It's incredible work that the teams all do together to bring products like this to life. Now, Neo's not only the next new Surface, it's the next category. Now with 2 gorgeous screens, bringing together the best of Microsoft from Windows, Office, to Teams, through Azure. And it all comes together on this single beautiful device. It's the device that puts you at the center, it adapts to who you are. I really can't wait. I can't wait for you to experience it. I showed you kind of early, but I can't wait. But we do need to get it into developers' hands as soon as possible. We know that. We know that magical experiences are to come off this product, so when you can get it next holiday, it will be perfect. What do you think of what you saw today?
Bon. C'est un peu la fin.
I like that.
Et vous, ça vous a plu ce que vous avez vu aujourd'hui?
The way I think about what you saw today was a symphony of devices coming together, connecting us, connecting each other, even connecting the devices. It really felt like it was that. I want to say thank you.
Ah bah de rien.
So thank you.
Bon voilà. Donc,
all right. It'd be missing an instrument.
Pourquoi ça, j'ai plus son là?
That's what will be happening.
Ok, c'est bon, c'est revenu.
And I read your tweets, and I saw the leaks, and I read the websites. I got that. Good job. You guys did your job. Everyone in here did their job. You got it all right, except for one thing. Take a look.
Ah putain, autre one more thing. Ok. Non, ça se détache. C'est ça en fait le truc? Je reste là ou je m'enlève? Calé. Ouais, c'est un téléphone quoi. Ça me paraît... Ah, ça va être ça le téléphone en fait. Ah bah voilà, je l'avais dit, tiens, je l'avais pas dit. La même chose.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah.
Le retour de Microsoft sur les téléphones.
I get a feeling that I never had before, no. Hello?
Un peu large.
I just wanna tell you right now that I believe, I really do believe that something's got a hold on me, yeah. Oh, something's got a hold on me right now, yeah. Let me tell you now, I've got a feeling that feels so strange. Everything about me seems to have changed. Step by step, I got a brand new walk. I even sound sweeter when I talk. I said
Donc voilà, Surface Duo. Ok, un autre produit, pas annoncé, pas prévu de voir. Ok, c'est pas mal. Ouais, je suis d'accord, ça fait un peu gros. Après, il faut se rappeler d'une chose. La cible. La cible, c'est les pros. Ils veulent un truc fonctionnel, un truc qui va marcher, qui va leur permettre d'avoir un truc où tu auras ton calendrier, tes choses qui vont bien marcher dans tous les sens. J'ai pas vu, c'est du Android. J'ai un doute.
I am
Quelqu'un peut me confirmer, c'est du Android ou c'est du Windows? J'ai un doute là.
Yeah, this is me excited.
C'est pour les pros, donc forcément, plus gros, c'est pas
This
si
is
gênant.
Surface
Après, il y a
Duo.
pas mal de bords. On a l'impression, aujourd'hui, on est dans une ère où on essaie de tout enlever. Là, ils sont tous là. Vu les charnières, c'est pas étonnant. Hein, mais...
I'm super clear. You're going to talk about this. You're going to talk about it as a phone, and I get that. And you're going to talk about it as a communication device, and it does both those
Android,
things
ça me plaira
incredibly
un petit
well,
peu moins.
for sure. For
J'aimerais
sure,
bien
you
qu'il y ait
can
un nouvel
text,
acteur
you
en
can
plus
write, you can do what you want.
des autres gros.
Make no mistake. This product is a Surface.
Ouais, Windows Phone. Bah non, du coup, ce serait pas Windows Phone. Pour moi, ce serait un
How
Windows 10.
beautiful is this product?
Un Windows 10.
Not just because of the hardware. Not just because of the hardware. Nope. No.
Peut-être même juste
But
Windows
because
10.
how productive you can
On sait
be
qu'il
on it.
tourne sur un 950 XL, le
The
Windows 10.
premium fit, finish, the thinness,
Ce que j'attends de savoir.
pretty incredible.
Voilà, la finesse, ça va.
All the adaptable postures you
Pas vu
saw
les
on Surface
ports.
Neo enabled
C'est
right here by that
USB-C.
same
Je vois rien d'autre.
365 degree hinge. The two side-by-side 5.6-inch displays come together in an incredibly powerful way, enabling
Non, je suis pas
every
tout de suite.
single one of the postures you see there.
Et... C'était pas attendu. Sympa.
And
Pas mal.
this product brings together the absolute best of Microsoft. And we're partnering with Google
Ah, c'est Android.
to bring together the absolute best of Android into one product. That unique design ethos and innovation that Surface brings with every single app in the Android ecosystem. This is industry pushing technology. And it's technology pushing possibilities.
Pas dit Android.
People need to use their phones to be more productive. But phones have their limits. Think about starting a mail, an important mail,
Interconnectivité. Quand même beaucoup.
and then finishing it on your PC. Ever done that?
Tu vas pouvoir passer directement.
What about when you're on a video call and you're asked a question, maybe what time's the game?
Cloud.
What time are you going to be home for dinner? What does your schedule say? When's the next meeting? What's the score in your fantasy matchup? What do? You get out of the video call. You lose the thing we talked about that might be the most powerful thing on the planet, which is human connection. You blur your screen and you go get the information. You're also context switching. Your working memory is flushing. You're right out of your flow.
Beaucoup Android quand même. Sur la
Or
barre
sometimes
au-dessus,
you pull
là.
data from one app and you have to put it in another. And you have to switch between those apps. Maybe a frequent flyer number or an address. Or maybe just trying to get an address into your maps. But what if you could just push a button and two screens would light up with the two apps you wanted?
Bah,
We absolutely know scientifically that you will
ça
be
ressemblait beaucoup à
more
Android.
productive
Même le clavier,
on two screens.
c'est très Android. J'aime bien me balader comme ça sur l'écran, c'est marrant.
Much more than one screen
Bref.
ever could do. But it has to be elegant. It has to fit in your pocket. It has to be robust. It has to fit in your bag. And it's not just more real estate you need. It's not. It's defined real estate. It's structure and the way the mind takes it. That seam down the middle lights the product up in ways that are almost impossible to explain because you have to feel it. And that space drives you into flow. And the opportunity that I'm most excited about announcing this product early is fundamentally bringing developers along with us creating APIs that create magical experiences
C'est ça qu'il le
across
présente en
dual
avant aussi,
screens.
pour avoir les
The
développeurs avec eux.
idea that you can do 2 tasks and context switch with ease without losing focus.
Ouais, c'est sûr, sur Android, il y a la barre Google et tout. Ah, si, si.
This is a powerful product. This will come holiday 2020. We are excited to see what you will do with dual screen devices, both across Windows and across Android.
Android, voilà, c'est ça.
And we're even more excited of how developers will create enlightened apps and experiences across both Duo and Neo on any platform. We showed you today where Surface and Microsoft are. We're also showing you where we're going. But if there is one person who can bring all of this together beautifully, it would be Satya Nadella. Thank you so much for
Ça va
having
être
me.
la fin de la conférence. Un petit débrief après ensemble.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Panos, Robin, Carmen, Jinjin, and Scott. It's just
On va
been
parler un peu de mon
incredible.
avis sur
Today
le
you saw us reimagine
dernière
pretty
news.
much every part of the tech stack. How we infuse AI into silicon,
Les deux sur Android. J'ai bien
how
l'impression.
people interact with their devices instinctually,
Ils ont mis un-
using all their
je sais pas.
senses.
Où je
Even the
retape
role of operating
la conférence.
systems.
Enfin, je regarderai
And
les
a
vidéos.
new app model
Regardez.
that lights up these new form factors, dual screens. An app model
première, je pense
that
pas,
in
quand
fact
même.
spans
que le
experiences
portable,
across devices.
sur Android.
We have a Surface
La première,
device
c'est vraiment une tablette, une
for
surface, quoi.
everyone to create more wherever they are.
Donc là, ça va
It
être le blabla de
takes me
fin
back
pour dire merci à tout le
to
monde.
that sense of wonder and
Dire qu'ils vont continuer
empowerment
l'innovation.
that I felt as a 15-year-old. That's the opportunity we want to create
Plein de poils de
for each of us to feel more confident, more capable, and be more in control. A symphony of progress, a symphony of devices and experiences to create a world we want to live in. Thank you all very, very much.
Vidéo de fin et on reprend.
Listen,
Et
innovation has a sound, and each of us is a musician playing in the symphony of progress. Can you hear it?
j'ai entendu quelque chose.
That's the sound of devices helping us turn data into melodies, ideas into realities, limits into opportunities,
Merci
empowering us to
Raphaël
change what's doable,
de
push
follow la
beyond
chaîne
what's
Twitch.
probable, to
Merci à toi.
redefine
Je l'ai bien prononcé,
what's
j'espère.
possible.
Ou Raphanum.
But for
J'espère me
all
dire.
technology can do, in the end, it's just an instrument waiting to be played until you, the artist, brings it to life. So grab technology, play something meaningful, something true, something that touches and inspires. Write the score of illumination, the song of inspiration, the music of celebration, and play it loud. Because your solo is part of a bigger story, the music of technology. And when we play it together, we do more than change the world. We create it. Let's play.
Voilà, donc là c'est terminé. Je vais pouvoir me remettre en plein écran. Tac, live cam, tout ça, voilà. Et bah dis donc, c'était sympa comme petit événement. Qu'est-ce que vous en avez pensé, tout ça? Alors, moi, les deux sur Android, je vais aller vérifier tout de suite, hein. Du coup, Voilà, je me suis mis en plein écran, du coup c'est bon, je vais pouvoir les vérifier. Euh, Tac, tac, tac. Surface, Duo, c'est ça? Android, je vais regarder. Non, c'est la Neo où on a un doute. Sur Android, c'est bon. C'est sûr que c'est de l'Android du coup. Ah oui, ouais, mais je comprends. Ouais, ils ont dit le mix entre Microsoft et enfin Windows et Android. Est-ce qu'il est adapté l'Android? Mais bon, en tout cas, ils ont un partenariat avec Google, donc il y aura tous les services Google, c'est sûr. Moi, c'est ce qui m'embête un peu, parce que Android, bah, 90%, 95% du marché, ça va pas aider. Après, ça va aider Microsoft, hein, forcément. Ils n'auront pas le problème des applications qui les avaient un peu défoncés avec les Surface Fun, enfin les Lumia sous Windows Mobile 10. Ouais, Microsoft Mobile, je sais plus. Bref. Donc 2020, partenaire avec Google, ouais. Non, la première, elle a pas l'air, hein. La grosse, la Surface, Surface Neo, Android, non, je crois pas, hein. Apparemment non. En tout cas, si c'est Android, bon, ça veut dire que je pourrais lancer Shadow et jouer à des jeux avec une manette. Si ça t'aurait si c'était un Windows adapté, ça aurait été pareil. Tu aurais lancé l'application Shadow, et puis je transforme le Pro en gamer. Ouais, ça va juste être une surcouche pour donner l'aspect surface. Je pense. Alors, pour moi, s'il y a Android dessus, c'est que la base est Android. Du coup, ils ont dû faire une surcouche type. Ils avaient racheté une société. Ils avaient racheté une société qui s'appelait, je sais plus, qui faisait des ROM Android. J'ai plus le nom là en tête, pourtant je connaissais bien. Ils l'ont racheté et je pense que ça a participé à ça, hein. Alors moi je suis un peu triste de ça parce que j'aurais bien aimé avoir un troisième acteur que Android et iOS pour voir un peu et relancer le marché. Après c'est tant mieux pour eux, ils n'avaient pas réussi à être le troisième acteur justement. Il y a Huawei qui va se lancer aussi, apparemment. Bon ils sont sur Android. Je suis pas sûr que. Enfin, ouais. Moi je suis un peu déçu. Après c'est normal, hein, Android. Je suis pas 100% fan. Quitte à prendre Android, autant qu'ils aient pris le parti pris de dire on met rien de Google dedans, ça aurait pu être sympa, pourquoi pas, mais là c'est un Android, c'est du Google quoi. Donc est-ce que ça vaut pas plus le coup d'avoir. Enfin, de partir sur autre chose. Il faut voir, après le produit est peut-être excellent. On n'a pas eu de prix. Pas eu de prix. Si le prix est pas mal, ce sera un Android après, hein. C'est un téléphone, hein. Donc on verra. C'est juste que j'ai peur que l'innovation soit pas trop en rendez-vous à cause de ça, justement. Est-ce que c'est pas trop compliqué avec des géants actuels de venir se poser sur le marché? Bah si, mais si le seul qui peut le faire, c'est un géant. Pour moi, ils ont fait une grosse erreur, c'est d'arrêter de pousser Windows Phone. Même si c'était pas parfait, même s'il y avait des choses à changer, on avait vu qu'en Europe déjà, ça commençait à changer. Sauf que Microsoft en a quasiment rien à faire de l'Europe. Ça marchait pas aux États-Unis. Si ça marche pas aux États-Unis, ils arrêtent. Et ils n'arrivaient pas à dépasser les 3% aux États-Unis, ce qui n'était pas énorme. Alors qu'en France, on était quand même. Les Windows Phone avaient dépassé les iOS, hein, en juillet 2015. Je pense que c'est par là, 2015 ou 2014, je sais plus. Ils avaient dépassé les iOS. On était, selon le Kantar, là, je sais pas quoi, ceux qui font les graphiques, on était à peu près 17% ou 16% de Windows Phone vendus contre 15% d'iOS. Donc ils avaient rattrapé Apple là-dessus. Après, ouais, comme beaucoup, l'Europe, c'est pas intéressant. Ouais, mais l'Europe, c'est quand même un gros continent, hein, aussi. C'est juste qu'ils voient avec leur vision, et leur vision, pour eux, c'est l'Amérique, hein. Pas étonnant. Là encore, on a eu la confirmation, dernière présentation Xbox. On peut s'inscrire déjà pour tester le X Cloud, qui s'appelle, je sais plus, il a changé de nom, je crois que c'est. Bon, bref, on verra plus tard, ce sera un autre sujet. Et ils l'ont lancé que aux États-Unis, mince, aux États-Unis, en Corée, alors ça, je sais pas pourquoi, et un troisième pays, mais que j'ai plus en tête. Je crois que c'est pas l'Angleterre. Enfin, du coup, l'Angleterre, c'est en Europe, je sais pas. Bref, en tout cas, pas la France, quoi. Je suis déçu. Pour moi, il n'y a que eux qui pouvaient un peu créer un nouvel acteur. Le problème d'avoir qu'un seul acteur, là, aujourd'hui, on a que Android. Le problème d'avoir que Android, ça fait que Google sait très bien que tous les portables qui vont se vendre, c'est Android. Donc ils n'ont aucun effort à faire. Ils vont pas chercher l'innovation, ils vont pas chercher à révolutionner le software Android, parce qu'ils savent très bien que dans tous les cas, ils vont être gagnants, quoi. C'est eux qui vont être en prioritaire. En plus, on voit que iOS a du mal à se bouger un peu, donc ils ont du mal à proposer quelque chose qui ferait vraiment concurrence à Android, même si déjà de base, ils se mettent une épine dans le pied en n'ayant que des portables très chers. Mais bon, ça, c'est leur parti pris, il n'y a pas de souci là-dessus. Vu qu'il n'y a pas de concurrence, là, aujourd'hui, toutes les innovations qu'il y a dans Android, ça ne sert pas du tout le consommateur. Ça va servir des entreprises. On sait que là, ils veulent réinstaurer un blocage du système, donc blocage de Android si tu passes par tel ou tel opérateur. Ça, c'est dans les bacs bientôt, là, c'est pour les prochaines mises à jour peut-être. Ça, c'est pas du tout pour le consommateur. S'il y avait une vraie concurrence, s'il y avait des vrais acteurs en face, qui étaient un peu plus que... Enfin, s'ils avaient moins de pourcentage que 90% de part de population qui a un Android, ils feraient pas des choses comme ça, ils chercheraient plus l'innovation positive. Là, aujourd'hui, on est complètement desservi d'avoir juste quelques acteurs sur le marché mobile, quoi, et principalement que Google. Je pense que c'est ça le problème aujourd'hui. Mais tant pis. Si, là, je pense que Microsoft a du coup abandonné. Et Microsoft a abandonné du coup à Google. Donc, ils ont, pour moi, ça confirme que Google a gagné. Il n'y aura que des portables Google. Donc maintenant, il faudra voir si tout ce qui est smartphone, tout ça, ça va durer dans le temps. Et si ça reste, ils ont le monopole, quasi certain, quoi. Il n'y a que iOS qui reste, et c'est parce que c'est la mentalité d'Apple de base. C'est un peu triste. Il faut voir ce que propose Huawei, mais bon, après, entre avoir un Google qui a le monopole et un acteur chinois, c'est compliqué. On a du mal à savoir trop quoi en penser. On nous fait pas mal peur en disant ouais, faut pas trop avoir confiance aux acteurs chinois, tout ça. Bon, moi, j'ai pas trop d'avis encore là-dessus, et je me suis pas trop renseigné et tout. Faut voir. Est-ce qu'on peut avoir plus confiance en Android, Google? Je sais pas. Faut voir. Là, je suis en train de regarder un peu du coup Surface Duo. Ouais, je pense que c'est bien un Android. Un Android, c'est que au niveau du cœur ou c'est. Je sais pas. Je suis en train de regarder un peu. C'est couche. On va voir. Après, ouais. Si c'est Android, c'est Android de toute façon. C'est compliqué. Après, le portable a l'air bien. Je sais pas si vous voulez que je vous remontre du coup. Surface Duo. Hop là. Deux secondes. Hop là. Alors, tu m'as envoyé quoi? Je vais regarder. Je vais passer à la caméra peut-être. Ici. Du coup, on voit quoi ici? Surprise when you dual screen phone running Android. Ouais, ok. Ok. Après, l'aspect comme ça, moi je trouve ça sympa, hein. Le double écran, c'est un peu large, mais bon, pour l'utilisation pro, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Pour l'utilisation pro, moi je pense que ça peut aller. Pourquoi j'ai tout ça d'ouvert? Voilà. Pour l'utilisation pro, je pense que ça peut convenir. Après, on n'a pas de prix toujours, mais bon, c'est normal, on n'aura pas tout de suite. Alors, on a un Snapdragon 800, ouais, c'est vraiment du Android. Ah, c'est la Neo? Non. Ah oui, non, Duo Powered, ok. Ok, non, c'est Windows 10X qui sera sur la Neo, du coup, sur la plus grande. Et on aura Android sur la plus petite. Je sais pas trop quoi en penser. Mais tu vois, regarde le Neo, tu mets ça sur un portable, enfin, je sais pas, c'est vraiment pareil, quoi. Parti pris de prendre Android, il est complet, enfin, il est un peu bizarre. pourquoi pas, hein, mais je serais pas le premier fan, on va dire. J'aime bien avoir qu'une entreprise ait son identité. Ils ont Windows, c'est leur identité. Qui se battent. Alors, c'est ça que je voulais dire aussi tout à l'heure. C'est que ils pourraient se battre comme ils avaient fait pour les Windows Phone. Les Windows Phone, de base, ils avaient annoncé plein de trucs pour les développeurs, comme quoi on pourrait transférer une application Android directement sur Windows Phone, tout ça. Le 10X n'a peut-être pas toutes les fonctionnalités téléphoniques. Ouais, c'est sûr, il n'y a pas de téléphone, je pense pas. Après, on a vu que les Surface Pro ou l'autre Surface qu'ils ont présenté là, je sais plus trop, elle avait du LTE, donc la 4G. On n'était pas loin hein, d'un Windows, mais de toute façon, ils ont enlevé toute la partie téléphonie. Ils l'ont enlevé d'une mise à jour de Windows. Là, dans une des dernières mises à jour, ils ont tout enlevé. Du coup, pour l'instant, il n'y a même pas la fonctionnalité. La fonctionnalité, elle n'existe plus, alors qu'elle existait depuis un petit moment. Donc là, c'est mort. Hein. Pour l'instant, Windows, on ne pourra pas appeler, c'est clair et net, quoi. En tout cas, pas avec un service téléphonique. Mais ouais, ce que je disais, c'était que Windows Phone, ils avaient présenté de base dans une conférence développeur, les trucs qui ont lieu en mars là, une GDC, Game Developer. Non, c'était pas la Game Developer Conference, c'était autre chose. Bref, pour une conférence de développeurs, ils avaient présenté une fonctionnalité qui permettait de transcrire un code Android quasiment sans retouche sur un Windows Phone. Et ça, ils l'ont complètement laissé tomber. Ils ont dit, bah ouais, mais les gens, ils vont développer leurs trucs sur Android et pas sur Windows. Du coup, bah ouais, mais bon, au final, de toute façon, maintenant, il n'y a plus rien. Donc, je pense qu'ils auraient rien perdu à le faire. Ils l'avaient présenté, ils l'ont jamais sorti, je crois. Je suis pas développeur, je peux pas savoir. Mais je crois que ça n'a jamais été lancé. Et c'est bien dommage. C'est bien dommage. Je pense que ça aurait pu un peu changer les choses. Bon, faut voir après. Un Android, moi, je suis pas le plus grand fan. Il y a 95%, 90% de la population mondiale qui en est fan, donc enfin fan, ou qui l'utilise. Donc je pense que c'est plutôt un bon move pour eux quand même. Hein. Faut voir. Après, question de sécurité, tout ça, Android, moi, je laisse de côté. J'ai un peu de mal. On verra si ça change quelque chose d'avoir un autre portable. On verra pendant les concours de hack ou les choses comme ça. Si ça change un truc ou pas du tout, parce que c'est de l'Android. On verra bien. Je sais pas ce que vous en avez pensé, vous. Est-ce que ça vous intéresse? Moi, je trouve ça un peu innovant. Et ça me plaît. J'aime bien l'innovation. Déçu que ce soit Android, mais bon, de toute façon, c'est pas grave, c'est de l'innovation quand même. J'étais quand même comme un petit fou à voir ces petites vidéos. Les vidéos de présentation sont vraiment magnifiques. Je comprends pas pourquoi on n'a pas les mêmes. Hop, transposez là à la télé pour faire la promo. Microsoft, si vous m'entendez, faites ça. Mettez vos vidéos de présentation de produits, vous les raccourcissez à 30 secondes, vous les hop là, passez à la télé ou sur YouTube avant les vidéos. Enfin, faites la pub d'aujourd'hui, quoi. Peut-être pas la télé maintenant, parce que la télé, pas beaucoup un grand avenir, ou peut-être les deux, j'en sais rien. Et Guardian, ah oui, t'as mis un petit truc sur Mixer, yes, merci. Et non, franchement, j'aime bien l'innovation, mais il faut que ça continue comme ça. J'ai envie d'en voir plus. Là ça sort fin d'année 2020. Toutes les failles sous Android coûtent déjà plus cher que sous iOS. Les failles sous Android, déjà plus cher que sous iOS. Comment ça coûte plus cher? Enfin, ça coûte plus cher à qui? À nous? Parce qu'après, ouais, les failles Android, c'est compliqué. Après, bon, nous, je suis pas non plus sujet à être hacké sans arrêt. Hein. Je suis pas un chef d'État ou quoi que ce soit, mais bon, la position de base de Microsoft, c'est ça aussi. Hein. C'était que les Windows Phone, ils étaient très très durs à hacker, à trouver. Enfin, des failles dans Windows Phone. Je crois qu'il y avait un concours de hack, ils avaient juste trouvé l'historique de la navigation. Sur Android, ils ont eu accès au téléphone en 5 minutes ou 10 minutes, je sais plus. Et iOS, ça a tenu 2-3 heures. Mais pendant tout le truc, je crois qu'il me semble que les Windows Phone étaient verrouillés. Ils ne pourraient rien faire. Bon, après, à confirmer, hein, je dis ça, c'était des dires que j'ai eu entendus il y a quelques années. Commence à dater maintenant, mais bon. Je suis pas non plus calé. Mais bon, on reparlera. Merci d'avoir suivi tout ça. Hein. Je sais pas ce que vous en pensez, vous, de tout ça, mais on en reparlera. Moi, ce soir, je vais être en live aussi. On va parler des émissions de télé qui se sont transformées en jeux vidéo. Ça peut être assez rigolo. Je vais faire la com là sur Twitter tout à l'heure. Il y aura un invité, tout ça. On va essayer de parler de jeux assez comiques du coup. Est-ce que vous avez déjà entendu parler de certains jeux, genre Secret Story sur DS, par exemple? Il y a des choses, des pépites. Des pépites. On va pouvoir regarder ça, en discuter ensemble. Et pourquoi pas parler un peu de cette conférence aussi. On verra ça. Ou alors un autre moment. En tout cas, moi, ça me fait plaisir de regarder ça avec vous, de pouvoir en discuter en direct et avoir votre avis, tout ça, faire un petit débrief à la fin. Donc voilà, moi, je retiens le petit portable surprise. Best jeu ever. Ouais, best jeu ever. On en montrera ce soir. J'attends, j'ai hâte, j'ai trop hâte là. Je saute sur ma chaise, j'ai trop hâte. Donc ouais, non, belle conférence. Un peu déçu de ne pas avoir de nouvelles sur Facebook, mais c'est normal, je l'avais dit, c'était plus en mars-avril, je crois. Et Surface Studio 3, on me l'avait annoncé dans les commentaires. Ouais, ça arrivera en même temps, je pense. Hein. Mais ça va coûter cher, très cher. En tout cas, bah merci. Je vais vous laisser là. Je vous dis à tout à l'heure. Donc c'est 21h. 21h qu'on lance le live ce soir pour parler des jeux vidéo qui sont tirés des émissions de télé. On verra peut-être un peu plus avec les films ou je sais pas quoi, les séries. Pourquoi pas. On va peut-être un peu dériver, comme d'habitude de toute façon. Et puis on jouera un petit jeu avec un invité. Et n'hésitez pas à venir commenter, débattre et donner votre avis. Et aussi proposer vos jeux tirés des émissions de télé. Ça pourra nous aider à trouver d'autres choses à faire. Merci, Pomme d'Ap. Pendant le concert de Lindsay Sterling. Ah, bah bon, tu vas le regarder. Bon concert, enfin, si tu y vas. Mais ouais, non, je regarderai pas du coup. Ou alors je le mettrai en fond pendant le live. Comme ça, il y aura de la musique de fond. Je sais pas si ça passe sur YouTube. Mais bon. Non, tu seras chez toi. Ok. Bah, écoute, si tu veux passer, même juste dans les commentaires ou comme ça, n'hésite pas. Ou si tu veux juste mettre ton concert en fond et puis passer. Ah, Tony Garnier, d'accord. Je sais pas si c'est live d'ailleurs. Bon, bref. Vous dire, je vous laisse ce soir, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner à la chaîne YouTube et les autres chaînes aussi, pourquoi pas. Mixer, Twitch, DLive, même si DLive c'était juste pour voir ce que ça donnait. Je suis aussi sur Twitter, là où je fais mes annonces. Hein. Souvent, je parle un peu aux gens, j'annonce des trucs. Et puis voilà, moi je vous dis à tout à l'heure, à ce soir. Je vais aller préparer un peu, je vais aller préparer du contenu. Et puis merci à vous beaucoup. Allez, salut et on se retrouve tout à l'heure.